Okay, big unboxing out of the Czech Republic. We have some harps by Sesulka. These have been on my radar for years, and I have never tried them. Now, with Russian harps being harder to get, I'm like, well, let's check these out. And I probably waited too long to check these out. So without further ado, let's check these out. One of these harps is going to be mine. I ordered one of his bassier instruments, the Perrin, untuned. Oh, look at that. Each one, a wood block. Let's check it out. And he also is the manufacturer of the Yakutics that used to be manufactured by the maker Horzig. But the bigger bass instruments are what I'm after. Let's see. Oh yes, that is a Perrin. And Perrin, I believe, is the Slavic god of lightning and thunder. There are so many instruments, I'm not going to be able to feature them in this unboxing. These will be up in the description at theharpery.com. Oh, I think these are referred to as the jumbo. That is a, I don't have little hands, but that is a pretty big, hefty harp. Cool, they come on wooden cases. It's hardwood. I don't know if that's oak or if that's a different one. Let's go ahead and get some of these. There we go. We got a mess of harps. I don't know what this is. Let's check it out. Okay, I think this is the Rena, I think. But I don't remember. We ordered quite a few different instruments. This was probably one of the most expensive, and I see it does come with its own style of case. Let's go ahead and let's get these. I'm going to sanitize a few of these off and I'm going to find out which one is mine, because I am keeping one of the untuned Perrin harps, because I do dig that name. Anyways, let's get these. I'm going to sanitize some of these off. We're going to see where we're at. All right, let's start off with the more affordable ones. Let's check this out. These are the Yakut. I've never played these. These are based on a design by Horzig, and now that Horzig no longer makes them, Sesulka started making them. I don't know if they're forged or hot bent. I want to say they're forged, but I'm not sure. Let's see this one, and we do have a note. I've never played these, so these are just first impressions. I see that there is a type of finish baked or heated onto there, and I see the note on the back. This is an F. I'm betting it's a F2. I'm seeing pretty darn tight gaps with decent compression, and this one in particular has a loop trigger. Let's just get an ear on this. Right off the bat, I'm getting a good level of sensitivity. Very, very breathy. Good amount of stiffness, good amount of volume. I would say sensitivity is decent as well. Very decent melodic quality. Oil this off, set it off to the side. Let's try some of these others. That one was a higher pitched one. Try this one in. We're going to go down in pitch. Here's a D. I like it when makers label them. Very good move. Thank you, Sesulka of the Czech Republic. There's another one of the Yakut ones. And I believe the original story of the Yakut, J-A-K-U-T, which was originally made by a German maker, Horzig, was that he visited Yakutia, and he was so inspired by the harps he found there that he developed his own take on the style. I'm seeing good gaps. Nice tight gaps. You can see I've got a white wall behind me. Not by accident. We see nice gaps. Nice compression. Same loop style. Very comfortable, very smooth. See what it sounds like. This is D2. Oh yeah, I would say that would appeal to inward, outward players as well. Very, very decent bell ring. Ooh, I like that they play well inward and outward. It's good to appeal to everyone. So yeah, I'm giving these good remarks. We'll play a couple more of the Yakut style ones. We'll go down in pitch. We have a C and E. Let's try E, which is a tad bit higher. An E2 is a tad bit higher than a D2. And thank you, Sesulka, for marking the backs of these. I'm feeling a relatively fast decay, but a lot of spring. I think what we're gaining in that faster decay is that we have a bounce that appeals to a fast player. Good inward-outward play. Yeah, I like those. I would say a tad bit of, not saturation, but a tad bit of a fuzzy melodic quality that I find quite pleasing. Let's come down a bit more in tone. I might play all these harps. There's a mess of harps here. Got a couple in D2. Let's try the C2, which I think is the lowest of the acute style harps. C2 marked right on the back. Same exact trigger shape. Very breathy. There, I just gave it the manual draw, pressed it to the back, tested it. Really nice frame shape for doing that. Went through the paces really well. I say that's the most affordable of his harps. His harps are by no means cheap, but those are the most affordable of them. Yeah, I like those. Let's see, we'll move on. Now the next style looks almost like Austrian pattern, and they're referred to as Rohrbach. I'm not sure if I'm saying that right, but Rohrbach looks almost like the Austrian style, although I believe all these are Brumle, which I'm not sure if I'm saying that right, the Czech word for harp. Now this one is a G2. Saying nice tight gaps, decent compression, same exact trigger loop shape. Good amount of stiffness. A lot of bounce, really bright. I would say some melodic characteristics, more breathy than melodic. Relatively sensitive. Let's come down in tone. The Rohrbach go from like the tinier harps, which are high pitched G2. I think they go up to A2 or actually C3, down to the bass Rohrbach, which are deeper. Let's go down in tone. I have an E. Oh, that's a bass. Let's see. Let's try E2. Let's give it a try. I'd say the Rohrbach that one in particular is similar to the acute that he makes. Good tight gaps, same exact trigger shape. If you got a trigger shape that works well both inward and outward, stick with it. Ooh, that's got a good bell ring. That one's probably the most juicy one I've played so far. I'd say really clean bell ring with a tad bit of juiciness. Let's keep going. Let's see where this goes. I haven't done this big of an unboxing for quite some time. And if you're interested in any of these, they are going to be on theharpery.com, except for the untuned Perrin harp. Let's try another one. We're going to come down in tone. We're going to try a harp in D2. I might even make this a two-part unboxing. We'll see. Or it might be a 45-minute unboxing. And my tripod is tipping to the side as it's wont to do. Okay, we got this D2. A fairly beefy frame. One good thing about the Austrian pattern, or we're just going to call this Brumle, is it's easy to hold. Plenty of room. Yeah, I'd say that's pretty good. Not too shabby. We're going to be getting more of these. We're going to try to keep them in stock regularly, especially that we can get them all in tune notes, tune sets. We also Russian harps aren't no longer available, so this seemed like a good move. I probably should have made this move long ago. Oh, a C2. That's a note I like. We're going to keep coming down in tone with the Rabach. Same trigger shape. Yeah, I think these are going to please a lot of fast players, a lot of those inward-outward players. So let's get into the bassy tones. We're coming down. I think we went from the Rabach to the bass Rabach. Here's one in F2. We're getting bigger too. The harps are just going to keep getting bigger as we keep coming down. Or F1, I'm sorry, F1. And we're seeing not a spiral, but we're seeing a loop and then kind of a smash of some more reed material at the end for more weight. Oh, that's haunting. Let's see, I'd say a lot of sustain. I'm feeling kind of a dry, haunting character. Yeah, good inward-outward play. I don't want to play these too much. These are just for testing. We'll play one more of the Rabach. I've got a lot of harps sitting in front of me here. Let's see. Let's see if we can go find the deepest bass Rabach. C. Yeah, that's pretty deep. B, C, D, E. Yeah, we'll try a D and we'll try a C1. We're dropping down into the next octave. Let's see, there's a D1. Same shape, a lot more mass up toward the front. Very, very breathy, long sustain on that. We've got a relatively thin thickness of reed. My phone is going dead, so let's see where we can go. A C1 bass Rabach. Oh, that's juicy. Juicy but dry, if that term even makes any sense. Ooh, good inward-outward play. People are going to be really pleased, especially the inward-outward players and outward players, to find how well these harps play, inward and outward. Let's jump down into... I'm going to play a couple of the Perrin harps, just because I dig it. Here's the one I'm going to keep for myself. This was an untuned. I requested specifically untuned for my own meditation. Perrin, and it's named after the Slavic god of lightning and thunder. This one, it's fairly deep, fairly long. It has a tail. I dig tails. Requires a little bit of precision because we are getting longer and lower. It's probably, I'd say they're a little bit more sensitive maybe than the bass Rabach. And similar length, a little bit longer. Yeah, that's going to my collection. That's going to be my meditative harp. Let's try another bass Perrin. Let's try, so we have one in. That one's similar, C2. What is E2 like? Just a quick look at longer, smaller frame than the bass Rabach. Similar trigger shape. Relatively tight gaps. Good even compression. Yeah, I'd say the Perrin ones, but as of right now, are probably my favorite that I played so far. I'm glad I'm keeping one. I'll keep just one. I don't keep a bunch of harps anymore. I just keep a few here and there. We'll play one more Perrin, and we got a couple more styles to do before our battery dies on the recorder. This one is an F1. The Perrin are all a bass. Ooh, that's nice. I like that. Ooh, I'm just gonna play the rest of the Perrin. I'm just gonna do it. I'm just gonna play the rest of them. We're gonna play. Have I already played an E1? I don't remember. I don't think so. No, E1 Perrin. That's one that you really got to watch your plucking speed on. Let's drop down. We're going to go even lower. Bassier harps, especially with tighter gaps, sometimes require a bit more precision. Let's try this C1. It's about as deep as we've went so far. Ooh, that's got mad sustain. Yeah, I'd say as we go down in tone, especially with the Perrin, you're going to have a little bit more precision. So that'd be more slower, meditative playing. Let's jump into the jumbo. These are some big harps. Just a size comparison between the Perrin and the jumbo. That is how big it is. And we might even be getting down into the 0 octaves. A, B, and G. Let's try. We're going to try this one. Oh, this is a big, hefty harp. I'd say it's every bit of 4.5 inches long, minus the tail. A1. I love it when makers mark them. That's going to be deep. Yeah, that might be an A0. And we have a lot more mass. We have a wider reed the way out, and also a lot more mass up front. Big, long trigger. You see how far the throw is on this. We're getting into some bassy harps here. Very throbbing. Ooh, that plays easy outward. Yeah, for an A0, that plays relatively good inward and outward. And I'm just oiling them as we go. We're going to have a long unboxing. That's what it is, and I am starting to dry out. Now I'm going to be sanitizing all these off and sending them all to Porky Miller at theharpery.com. So I'll try to include a link below in the description to our pages for these, but we do plan on trying to keep these in stock. Bassy harps go fast. Now this one is a B. I do believe this is a B0. These jumbo are, as they say, I would call them a jumbo. Now we're really starting to come down. B0 and A0 are both pretty deep notes. Now we're going to be getting into, I think, or are these in the single octave? I don't know. I wish I had a secondary tuner I could just reference them against. But this last one is a G. We'll give it a try. Very deep. This is one you really got to watch your speed on. I'm sensing really tight gaps for being this deep of a harp. Awesome. We got one more harp to go. I only ordered one of these because it was by far the most expensive. I think it was called the Arena. And different finish on this. This one has a necklace case. I think it's a necklace case. If it's tight, it's a necklace case. And it's kind of cut back into the wood instead of setting on top of a wood block. And it does have a necklace case. Let's see where we're at with this one. I don't even remember what note. Oh, it's C, so I'm betting this is probably a C1. I imagine it has some rust resistance. I'm not sure if this is nickel plated. It might be nickel plated. Good throw out of it. See where we're at. I'm seeing same style of trigger, loop over into a smash. We'll see if I can get to pick that up. Loop over into a smash. I like that. Anyways, I think I played pretty much every single one of these harps, except for maybe one of the Akut. Thank you so much to Sesulka of the Czech Republic for sending these to us. And if anyone's interested in these, I will be posting a link down below in the description to theharpery.com, or you can just go to theharpery.com and go under Sesulka, and Porky Miller's going to have these in stock. We're going to try to keep them regularly in stock. Anyways, be sure to like, share, and subscribe for more harpery. Keep your harps clean, keep them dry, keep them old, and most of all, be good to each other. I love you. Harp out. Yeah, I'll end by playing my bass Perrin. I specifically requested this untuned. I might get more untuned versions in the future. I do like an untuned instrument for my own meditation. Anyways, blah, blah, blah. Love y'all. Harp out. Harp out! So I played this Sesulka untuned Perrin for a couple nights now, and I've got to say, in my opinion, this harp is absolute fire. I really, really enjoy harps with a flexible reed, and this one executes it very, very nicely. And I've also noticed the more I play this harp, the better it plays. Let's just go ahead and give a listen to this. It really pops, and it's breathy, and really has a great overall mutability for a harp. I've been muting it, holding it here. I've been finger muting it. Variety of attacks, plucking style. I really, really dig this bass, so I'd give this harp a 10 out of 10 for the Sesulka untuned Perrin. And I do plan on getting more of the untuned. We're going to have the tuned ones in links below, but without further ado, give a listen to this. So much sustain with this more flexible reed. Giving it puffs of air. The breathless play on this harp. Some of the mutes in the middle. And I really enjoy muting it right here, just holding my finger in front and letting it come to. And I liked it so much, it broke in, the reed on it broke in so well. I'm like, well, I wonder if I were to take some of the other ones and play them for an extended period of time, what they'd be like. So I went ahead and added another one to my collection. This one is a Robach in D2. And I played it a bit and I'm like, oh, this harp, I understand what's going on here. The reed is starting to adjust to me, and it really, really has a nice ring to it and an overall really breathy characteristic. I think it satisfies clarity balanced with breathiness really well. Kind of finds that right up the middle, that middle ground. The breathless play on this. So I'm giving really, really high marks to the Sesulka. I'm digging it. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe for more harpery. Keep them clean, keep them dry, keep them old, and most of all, please be good to each other. I love y'all. Harp out. I'm gonna hit it with the bass here. I've really been digging the puffs of air on both these harps. Harp out. I really like these harps. Wow. Okay.